My favorite Under Night character. He prowls the night in search of his next victim, hunting down anyone unfortunate enough to cross his path, or rather, his next prey. Beat, eat, nest, all out of sheer boredom. But he wasn't always this way. Whether he had any other family is unknown, but he did have one person who meant everything to him, his sister. Someone he admired more than anyone else. No matter how talented he became, no matter what he accomplished, he always believed she was better. He placed her on a pedestal. He loved her, with a love that extended far beyond simple familial affection, more romantic. He treated her with endless kindness and respect. More than that, he absolutely doted on her. Considering how attached he was, it's no surprise that she wasn't simply an important part of his life. She was his life. This spells disaster, because if something were to ever happen to her, he, in a way, would die alongside her. He had been closed off in his room for quite some time. He's been living like a husk, yet one memory still lingered in his mind as though it happened just yesterday. It was supposed to be a simple trip to the store. She told him she needed to buy something in secret. He'd wait on a nearby bench. She'd only be gone for a moment, just around the corner. Such a short wait. Why didn't he insist on going with her? If he argued just a little more, if he'd ignored her wishes, maybe he'd still be able to see her smile one last time. Instead, he found her lying motionless in the street, surrounded by strangers, killed by a passing car. The sister he admired, the one he loved, the person he needed more than the very breath in his lungs, was gone. He awakens from yet another scream. How many times has he relived that nightmare? Now, he's almost completely lost his grip on reality. Then again, when your entire reality revolved around one person, perhaps that's inevitable. He doesn't, or rather, he can't accept that she's gone. Surely it was all just a nightmare, right? She has to be out there somewhere. He wanders aimlessly throughout the city, his sanity slowly unraveling, following a voice that doesn't exist. Lost amongst the noise of the crowd, he eventually breaks down, shouting at everyone around him to be quiet, so he can call out to someone who can no longer answer. Terrified if he speaks too softly, she won't hear him. Even if finding her meant taking his own life, he was prepared to do it. And that's when he wandered into the fog. Without realizing it, he had stepped into the hollow night, straight into the jaws of one of the largest voids we've ever seen. The last thing he sees is the image of her, then darkness. Rather than surrendering to despair, he chooses to use the claws granted to him by the void to continue searching for her. Eventually, he encounters a young woman whom he mistakes for his sister. It doesn't take long for him to realize she isn't the person he's searching for, but she's searching for someone too. So they strike a bargain. She'll take on his sister's name, wear her uniform, and in return, he'll use his newfound powers to protect her and help her find the person she's searching for. Eventually, the pair find Zohar passed out at the altar. Byakuya does something rather unexpected. He pierces Strix in exactly the same place Zohar once did. He even calls her by her real name, almost as though he wanted to replace the wound she left behind with one of his own, to redirect all of Strix's anger toward himself, instead of the friend she once lost. Afterward, he carries both women to the hospital, then quietly disappears, never to be seen again. She eventually repairs her relationship with Zohar, yet despite everything, she can't forget the young man who vanished without a trace. She sets out once more, only this time, she's searching for him, caught in the spider's web after all, I suppose.